What's the deal? It's your boy Monty Coolin. Just wrapped up my interview with Palm. Peace and love to my dog. Winners.
Body like cursing. Let me know if you worth it. Want me to buy a new person? What? I ain't never did it. But I can get some cash with you. And minutes like fast with you. Yeah. I ain't your last nigga.
Check 1, 2. What it do? It's your boy Palm, and this is Palmcast. I got my partner Monty Coolin in the building. What's up with it?
Bro?
I'm feeling good, man. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming.
So you're doing a show tonight with Bale and Niko G4.
Yes, sir.
You know, on behalf of Roll with the Winners.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, how's it feel, man? You back tonight in your hometown. You've been on tour. You did Rolling Loud. You've been on the road with Bash for the World. How's it feel to play another one right here in LA?
Feel good.
What up, Palm Tree? It's your boy Chillin' Dylan, Jesus of SoundCloud, Black Tom Anderson, and your favorite rapper owes me money. My partner Rue, Colorado-born, LA-based, spent time in Toronto. I'm checking out a single of his featuring the homie Popsky of Underground Magazine. The song is called Diamond to Dust. First of all, let me break down how I met Rue. That night, I went over to pull up on Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Shout out to Bankhead and Red Eye. When I went to go sit down with those dudes, Rue was already there doing an interview before me. So naturally, you know, we just got to talking, tapped in, and voila, here we are. That's just always how it works. First of all, I'm glad to be reviewing a song that has a collaboration with somebody I'm already familiar with. That's a good entry point, just so all y'all know. You know, I like this hyper pop trap vibe, you know, heavy auto-tune from both vocalists, Rue and Pop.
Feel good. It's always good to be back home doing shows. I ain't did a show in LA since last year, so it feel good.
That's right. Good, yeah. All right. Well, you come out of Mid-City. The crazy thing is today when I was, you know, doing a deep dive, going back on, you know, all your older music, I didn't know you've been around since like 2014.
Yeah. Before that, if you really know.
You know, and I'm a kid. And I'm a huge OF head. So like to hear you went to Fairfax High and, you know, you came up around them and I kind of put 2 and 2 together like, oh, he got songs with Casey Veggies and Domo Genesis. So you've always been around that crowd.
Yeah.
When did you start feeling like you kind of emerged from the shadows or came from the background into the foreground?
Maybe like 2015. So I was already doing it for like 4 years before that. Like I was getting posted on like all the like blogs and shit, like 2 Dope Boys and shit back then. Nah, right.
I used to love 2 Dope Boys every day in high school.
They was picking my shit up, so I was gaining momentum off of that type of shit. And I just gained my own momentum off of me just doing my own shit. It was never off of the affiliation. I just really like grew up around them. There was never no music with them. Casey in the beginning, but nothing like we just put out our first song on DSP, so you wouldn't even know that I've been knowing bro since way back then if you just on some like fan shit. But if you from out here, you know I've been knowing bro since 6th grade.
That's dope. What year did you graduate high school? Because I know the whole continuation thing kind of put a ripple in the timeline.
No, I graduated on time. 2011.
Oh shit. Okay, so we in the same grade.
I went back to Fairfax and graduated from Fairfax.
So you're a 93 baby?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dig it. Okay. Well, you got a new project out called I'll Take the Blame, which I loved. Tell me about, first of all, what are you taking the blame for?
On everything, you know what I'm saying? I just don't point fingers, you know what I'm saying? Instead of pointing the finger, I'll be the first to be accountable for whatever's going on. Yeah. That's all I meant by that, you know, my career, my personal, everything, you know, and I think I was explaining a little throughout the music, you know, but that was just really a statement, you know, just being accountable for everything.
Know the vibes. Back with another reaction for Cressel the Kid. Song's called Like You. Here we go. Turn it all the way up. All right, sitting around the table, mob boss style. Based on a true story. Uh-oh. Hey, that's fresh. Try to play games. I love the arcade. Oh, he on his Summer Smash thing again. The love song. Flying to Colombia. He was in Puerto Rico last time. International. I don't know about the singing voice. Why was he just clanking glasses with a guy? No No Diddy. First of all, what I like about Crystal the Kid is that like he spends money on his videos. There's definitely some high production value in here.
I feel that, yeah. Accountability these days, I feel like, is more and more of this buzzword, especially when it comes to like dating, relationships, and like
yeah. I mean,
ladies.
I think the world would be a better place if more people were accountable with what the fuck they do. You know, like that's all. That's all that meant for real though.
For sure. Yeah. During the making of it, you kind of had a vibey, experimentational vibe, kind of like a atmospheric vibe with it. If I had to compare it to one other project that came before it, I'd say Larry June and Alchemist's Great Escape.
My boy, Gray Matter is cool with Alchemist. It's like, bro, like Prodigy. So I don't want to throw that out there, but you know, like they cool. And I think Gray gets a lot of inspiration from Alchemist.
Very dope.
Well, he did the whole I'll Take the Blame album. Every beat on there, Gray Matter.
Great Matter.
Yeah, I did a project with Domo Genesis.
Yeah. No, I love it when like MCs just lock in for a whole project.
Yeah, I try to do that. You see, I did that with Walt Mans on the last one.
Right.
Really since the beginning, my album that had got me the real buzz I got for the youth, that was a full one producer project. Just producers came in to help, but my homie at the time, Jay Kurzweil, produced that whole project. So I always been on that, you know, like just trying to lock in with the producer.
Very dope. I got to talk about this one track, Timbs on Sunset, with Casey Veggies and Three-Way Slim.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, a New York shoe on a LA street, which we are on right now. What inspired that one?
I think, I'll keep it real, I think the beat, you know, Gray Matter on the beat again. I think that it felt like that. Honestly, I think that's what the beat felt like. And I think Casey said that bar in the song. He said, this shit sound like a LA nigga rocking some Timberlands. They do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we take pride in rapping and shit. If niggas don't think that, it's still LA niggas that take pride in rap, you know? Like,
it's Pimpin' Palm, the Mac and Emoji, and we finna get into another review for Shang Manson out of North Las Vegas. The project is called Late Nights in the 5.0. And if you're ready to win, I suggest you come along with us to make America player again. All right, Palm Tree, let's get into this review. Shang Manson, Late Nights in the 5.0. All right, so this is super West Coast, mop up, make America player again. Now, that first radio skit, the imaging is fire. Okay, just got to point that out as somebody who is a child of a radio household, if you will. Very West Coast, very 90s, and that's really the pocket that this project stays in. Now,
no, absolutely. I feel like we're kind of in this renaissance of like a lot of LA dudes like carrying that boom bap sound, you know.
And it's like, not for me, it ain't too much. There's no backpack shit. Like, I ain't on no super backpack shit. Like, I'm telling my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just rap on these type of beats because I'm just on some different shit. I don't really, you know.
You know what? It's funny you brought that up, bro, because like when I am listening to you, it's like I can't categorize you as like, oh, like not like a super like underground lyrical miracle rapper.
I ain't on that. I ain't
super hood like trapping.
Yeah, I ain't on that neither. I'm being me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to lyrical miracle you. I'm trying to get my point across. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying no redundant shit neither. You know.
So what exactly is like the message behind your music?
All right, check this one out, man. It brings me great pleasure to do this from the heart. And you know, on ladies, that's where the titties is at. That's right. A limb from Pasadena, 626. The album is called Titties, and it's produced by Jason. Well, first of all, this is not on streaming services. You got to go directly to my man Elim to purchase it. And it is going to be so worth it because I feel like Elim is really bringing back the fun to the underground.
I think really just being yourself, bro, and whatever come with being yourself, you got to take it to the chin. And for all the hustlers, you know what I'm saying, waking up and getting to it, whatever it is, I think I definitely rap for the hustlers and the kid that just got a dream, just giving the motherfucker hope. And anybody that just want to like do some shit, bro, like it don't even gotta be rap. I'm rapping for a motherfucker. Like, if you got any idea, just go do that shit.
Word. Now, outside of the music world, I know you got various hustles. You know, can you break it down? Like, what are some of the things you've had to do, you know, as an independent artist when that streaming check ain't cutting it? Like, what is the things that Monty Coolin, you know, got to break out hustling with?
Shit, merch. It still revolve around the music and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I got other shit.
Because coming up out that Fairfax district, you know, like the merch, the skateboarding, and the music all go hand in hand.
Yeah, merch. I don't do features and shit. Like I don't be selling features and shit like that. So I used to get bread like that, and I did like a thing last week because there's been a lot of people that hit me up for features. So I was just like, I'll do a couple features, but I don't rap hustle like that no more. I just get on my real hustle when I need to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. I mean, this shit legal now. I dabble with the weed shit. You know.
Okay, dope. Yeah. Do you have a particular strain you like, or a particular strain of yours that's like out moving in these streets?
I just like anything that come from like lemon cherry gelato. That's all the like candy type shit. It's a lemon cherry gelato type strain. Anything that's fire, bro. I like shit that tastes good. I don't even know if I get high off of smoking. I just smoke for the taste. It calm me down. Yeah.
Okay. Are you a backwood guy, raw paper, swisher?
I used to just smoke grabber leaf. But I'm in on the papers lately, the bamboos with the crush in it.
For sure. I'm pretty much strictly raw papers myself.
I don't like raw paper.
Really?
No.
Why not? I don't know. My coming of smoking age was like the Taylor Gang era.
Yeah. I think I was I've been smoking since like 2006 or 7.
Damn, 6 or 7.
Yeah, I smoked. I probably hit my first blunt when I was in like 9th grade.
Yeah.
Like 2007.
Okay, for sure. Let me ask you this, man. Rest in peace to SaySo to Mac. You had an opportunity to work with him. You guys have a few songs together. Yeah. What was it like being around that dude, his creative energy and all that?
I grew up with bro. That's my boy for real. Like outside of rap and shit. Like I went to middle school. That's one of my childhood friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that shit different. You know, it was never about no music shit. Bro, I got out of jail and it was just like, hey, we ain't got no songs together. Pull up to the studio, nigga. Like, and bro pulled up. When bro pulled up, he was doing good and shit. Like, that's my boy though, man. Rest in peace, SaySo. Yeah,
right.
That's my boy.
How did you react to the news of his passing, man?
When I first heard it,
yeah.
You know it's crazy, bro. That nigga left a comment on my Instagram probably like 2 or 3 hours before he passed away. So I didn't even believe it. Because my boy called me and he was like, hey, SaySo passed away. I'm like, nigga, he just commented on my shit a few hours ago. Hell no. And it was like at probably like 1 or 2 in the morning. He commented. I was asleep. I seen it in the morning. And I even commented. I responded back to him. It's still on my page. It's a little freestyle I did. He left a comment on my shit. That was the day he passed away. I think December 19th.
Well, long live SaySo, man. And also long live, of course, Catchy the Great, who I got the last interview with before he passed. Rest in power. Rest in peace, Draco the Ruler, for sure. Okay, one thing I've noticed is that you do really well with tracks with dudes who've been part of, like, different collectives, like Domo Genesis from OF, SaySo from Stinc Team. You did Eddy Baker, Sesh Hollow Water Boys. Mm-hmm. I just love that when, you know, you're able to reach across the aisle to somebody who's from already in their own crew, but you're enrolled with the winners. Mm-hmm. You know, so how does that work? You know, is it like I represent this brand, but I can still get down with you, or is it like we all individuals in this?
Most collabs I got is just because they genuine relationships, you know, and if I feel like we can rap together, then it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, but all them people that you name, I've been knowing forever, you know, even before we ever had music, you know, like I didn't jump in with nobody. I've been knowing Domo since we was kids, but we didn't make music until like 2 years ago. You know, I've been knowing Eddy Baker since 2011. I watched bro really get on.
Yeah.
You know, I watched his whole come up.
Shout out to Eddy Baker. Go check out my interview with him too. Great dude.
I'm proud of bro, you know, like
very
real for real. I said SaySo, you know, I watched bro be a kid and really be his own rapper outside of the Stinc Team shit. Bro had his own shit going on.
Monty, anything else you want people to know about you? What else coming out for the rest of 2025?
Of course, new music, I'm gonna just keep dropping singles and shit, new videos. Keep playing that I'll Take the Blame, and Now Is Not Forever, because that shit fresh too. Go get both of them albums, real talk. And shit, more shows, more dope. You know what I'm saying? And more helps.
That's what I'm talking about. Is there anybody else you trying to get a song in with? Producer wise or rapper wise?
Producers, yeah, there's a couple producers. I want to work with Alchemist for sure.
I'd love to hear that.
Benny X. Shit, Metro Boomin. Shit.
Really?
Hell yeah. That need to be a hit. Yeah, what nigga talking about?
I could hear you in Hit Boy for sure.
People
like
always
you
say
Hit Boy,
that.
Big Hit.
Yeah, Hit Boy too. I done came across.
Mike
We
Free
done crossed
for sure.
paths. Me and Mike Free got plenty of songs, but we need new ones.
Okay. Most definitely.
We need to get back in. I haven't worked with Mike since like 2018. We got to get back in.
There we go. Well, Monty, appreciate your time, man. You're going to kill it tonight.
Thank you.
We locked in.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all subscribe, hit like on the video. Make sure you follow Palm on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you follow Monty Coolin on all platforms. Go stream his music. And we out. Peace. Love. Palm.